Hello traders, this is Forex Nelson, and I'm back again today with another A Trades. Today's date is February the 5th, and I'm using my new Forex Scalper trading system. This system has the Forex Scalper, that's this moving average that changes from blue to red. It also has these arrows, they're called the super signal indicator. Down at the bottom here, we have some oscillating indicators. Now you'll get an audio sound and this pop-up box suggesting to buy and or sell. Now every morning, anytime from 6 o'clock or a little bit after, I'm in front of the computer looking at all the different instruments, Forex, futures, the indexes, and of course I'm looking at my daily trade plan. Now once I figured out I want to be buying and or selling, I will manually put in this white arrow. Now it's approaching 11 a.m. and the market, according to this daily trade plan, has shifted a little bit, but one thing remained the same was the pound pairs, most of them, were red, indicating that we're selling the pound. And that's exactly what I did. Now this daily trade plan is analyzing the markets from the monthly right down to the 30 minutes. And in the comments here it'll say look for bearish trades, bullish trades. Some will say preferred and some will be neutral or not enough strength. Now if you're trading without any kind of a daily trade plan, well, that's one good reason why you are still struggling. Now if you have any questions regarding the daily trade plan, well, just get in contact with me. So took all the trades a little bit later today, 8:40. One of them was at 9:25. The pound pairs here, I sold as the daily trade plan was red. So let's see now. We can take a check on these trades that I traded. The first one I did, S&P 500. So let's just drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. So this first one here, I bought it. Does pay $5 for each tick. They're called ticks. So I used a calculator, and the calculator says it's approximately 47. So when I took the trade at this cursor right here, everything looked good. Market did a bit of a pullback here, and then it continued on its way up. And it's still working on its way up. But anyhow, I was happy with those 47. There it is right there, 47 ticks, paying out $237. Moving right along to the next trade. Pound pairs, as I mentioned, I sold them. Pound Swiss. Let's drag and drop this up. Everything was looking good. When I pulled the trigger right here, the scalper, the daily trade plan, top and bottom, I knew it was going to go down, and down it went. Got in here and I closed it out here, just being happy. Looks like with about 23 pips, and that paid out $255. Moving on to the next trade I did, Pound Aussie. Here we go. Let's just drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. So when I pulled the trigger, everything was looking great. Top and bottom, scalper, daily trade plan, super signal. So it was a no-brainer. I knew with very high probability that it was going to go down, and down it went. And it ended up producing, looks like 48 ticks, paying out $308. Moving on to the next trade, Euro Yen. And if you remember from the daily trade plan, on the Euro Yen, it was a preferred one. Look for bearish trades preferred. So that's exactly what I did. Decided to sell it. Could have easily went down right from here, did one more cycle, hitting this resistance area right in here, and eventually, especially when I saw these two red arrows, I knew it was going to go down, and down it went. Looks like I locked in about 56 pips, paying out $374. And even looking at the meter here, the yen is at 80%. And as I mentioned many times, 80% or more, it becomes a bus driver. 79% is still very strong. So we're selling the yen. That means all the yen pairs are tanking. All you got to do is go and look at the yen pairs and you will see what I'm talking about. Next trade I took, right in here, pound New Zealand. Another one I sold from the daily trade plan, super signals, scalper. What more could you ask for? The more things that are telling you to short it, well, the higher the probability it's going to go down. Close it out at this point here. Looks like locking in 70 pips, and that paid out $398. Okay, moving on to the next trade, the Russell. Russell pays $10 for each tick. I bought it. So let's drag and drop this up in real time right here, where I took the trade, the scalper, super signal, everything saying gonna go up. So up it went. Did another cycle, but that didn't bother me. Obviously getting in down here would have been better, but just the market is very random, and this is the stuff you have to deal with. If you want to be a professional trader, you have to deal with this kind of price action. So since it pays $10 for each tick, looking at the money, easy to see that this should be 44. There it is right there, 44 ticks, still working its way up. So it's around 78 now, but those 44 ticks, I was happy at that point. I closed it out, locking in $440. Okay, moving on to another pound trade I did, pound yen. Let's see how this one worked out. Let's drag and drop it up. Another one I sold based on, it was pound weakness. It was even weaker as it was tanking, but that's the way it goes. Went sideways for a little bit, finally tanked. Scalper kicked in here. Daily trade plan, super signal, and away it went. In my favor, of course. Locking in 98 pips, and all those pips paid out $643. Okay, let's move on to the last trade, NASDAQ. Here we go. Love trading the NASDAQ because every day, pretty much every day, you'll see that NASDAQ will pay the most, move the most, and that's why I love trading the NASDAQ. NASDAQ pays $20 for each tick. They're called ticks. Took the money, divided by 20. Calculator says it's approximately 37 ticks. You don't need a lot of ticks to make some okay money. Here we go. Let's drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. So everything in real time. Here's the cursor where I got in at. The daily trade plan, super signal, scalper, everything down at the bottom, good to go. And away it went. Looks like up to the top there is 80 something, 83, but I was happy at this point in time, looking for 37. There it is right there. You remove the last two digits. 37 ticks, paying out $746. So another great day of trading using my Forex scalper trading system. I knew it was going to be well over 200 pips and or ticks. Grand total came to 423. And all of those pips and ticks paid out $3,403. So if your system's not producing like my Forex Scalper, well, I recommend you get your hands on it, and don't forget about the daily trade plan. So if you have any questions, quite simple, just get in contact with me. To do that, all you have to do is look right below this video in the description. You'll get my contact information plus a lot of other information. Now you can pick up your phone and call me directly. I do answer the phone, unless I'm busy, of course. And the way I look at it is, if you're going to buy something from somebody, it really helps a lot if you can pick up the phone and call the person and get your questions answered. That's exactly what I offer. It's called support. If you have any questions, and you will have questions, and I'm here to answer your questions. So remember, there's 5 things you're going to need to succeed at trading. And you'll see those 5 things right down at the bottom in the description. One of them is you will need support. Without those 5 things, if you remove even just one of those things, you will fail at trading. Also in the description, you'll find 4 different packages. And one of the things you're going to need to succeed at trading is a lot of education. So recommend you getting your hands on as much education as you possibly can get your hands on. Now, I do have a special offer. If you do buy 2 of my packages, I'll give you one of the other 2 for free. Well, looks like it's just about time to wrap up this video. And of course, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next trading day and video, I want to wish you good luck with your trading, and remember, keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.